Hi everyone, this is Dr. J. Isaac from Blackburn Primary Care. So there have been a lot of events that have happened in the past few weeks. As all of you know, we've been going through a pandemic, a worldwide infection that has killed over 100,000 Americans in about 3 months. That is quite a fatality rate. Additionally, in the last week, we've been hearing about riots related to the unjust murder of a black man by government authorities in plain sight. So, at a national level, at a worldwide level, we've had all kinds of negative news. But on the positive side, this Saturday, 2 days ago, a private company, SpaceX, launched 2 Americans back into space. And it was quite an achievement. What was really wonderful is watching that booster come back and land on that platform. Quite the achievement. So, what to make of all of these events? Well, to me, it all goes back to that most quintessential of human traits: hope. No matter how violent, how deadly, how negative the news gets, there is always hope for better things yet to come. Hope is what makes it possible for us to believe in better days. That no matter, as a country or as an individual, no matter how bad things get, we will overcome. It was the one thing about Martin Luther King that was fascinating. No matter what he went through, he had hope. And that hope came from a faith in humanity, a faith in higher things. And faith is the assurance that when you believe the world is a certain way, then the outcomes have to be certain things. So if you believe with skepticism, then you see things through the eyes of skepticism. And that is your faith. That is the way you think of the world, people, creation. But I think we are all built with the sense of hope. The one thing that takes away hope, in my view as a physician, is a clinical disease called depression. Depression is a genetically derived biochemical disorder. And in that disorder, one of the paramount features is the loss of hope. We have chipmunks. And that loss is so deep, so dark, it's as if the night will never end. Where hope is that dawning of the day. You know, they say that it is most dark right before dawn. Imagine not ever being able to believe that dawn will break. That is that loss of hope that depression brings, that anxiety brings. And many millions of people live in that world. And for those of you who are suffering with deep depression, that all of these events are bringing to you. Reach out to loved ones, to friends, to family, to your physician. Seek help. Don't suffer alone. Don't walk alone. To the rest of us, let's all hope for brighter days. Like the miracle that astronauts see every time they go up into space. That tiny blue dot, that is our home. And when they're up there in space, there are no boundaries. They know there are people down there, but there are no colors, creed, nations, or tribes. It's just humanity on this lonely blue ball we call home. So it behooves us to work together towards a common human goal. And yes, there is bigotry and hatred, but let's not lose hope that whether it's gay rights, women's rights, the rights of African American to have the same justice and freedom from oppression as everyone else, that these things, generation upon generation, will improve. And we must all work together in hope that better days are to come. And that this whole pandemic will soon be behind us. Generations before us have gone through war and famine, plague, all kinds of suffering. Because of hope, they made it through. There was a point in humanity's past where we almost became extinct tens of thousands of years ago. But here we are, populating every corner of this planet because we have such unconquerable faith in better days to come. So I wish you hope. I wish you peace, and above all, be safe, be well, and I will chat with you again. Take care.